Anoop Kumar Mittal, CMD at NBCC, joins us on the show right now. Mr. Mittal, that's a sizable kitty for just the month of September. Update us on the building progress of East Kidwai Nagar, the redevelopment project.
Good morning. Coincident is that I am right now sitting in the East Kidwai Nagar project only, and I am talking from there only with you. And today, Honorable Minister Venkaiah Naidu ji has inaugurated first phase of Kidwai Nagar. So I want to share this news with my viewers that the mega project which we started 1.5 years ago has seen the light of the day, and part of the project we have completed and delivered to our stakeholders, and in every 6 months or so we will deliver another phase. So this is the progress of Kidwai Nagar, and we are moving ahead of schedule, much ahead of schedule, and government has also appreciated, and today Minister has announced that more colonies will be considered for redevelopment in city as well as in entire country.
Congratulations. That's so good to hear that the first phase is already done, and I'm so glad that you're joining us from this venue itself. Historic day indeed. When do you then see to complete this entire project, Kidwai Nagar that is?
You see, as per schedule, the project is to be completed by December 2019, but I am quite sure, this I have told my minister also, that work will be completed at least 10 months ahead of schedule. So I am expecting by end of 2018 or January 2019, entire project will be completed and delivered.
Is this project completely cost plus, or the model of Kidwai Nagar is slightly different than the previous models you've adopted?
You see, project is cost plus definitely, but the money required for construction is being generated from this project only. The total construction cost is about 5,200 crore rupees, and the entire money we have already generated from the commercial space which we have leased out to public sector companies and government departments. So, and NBCC is getting agency charges on actual cost. So for revenue booking, it's a cost plus job.
Mr. Mittal, good morning, Neeraj here. A two-pronged question. One is, what do the September order inflows that you've gotten take your order book to? And you know, the question on NBC is never about the order book. You have a sizable order book. What's the execution plan that you see, and thereby the consequent impact on revenues for the next 2 years?
Yes, you are absolutely right that now the order book is not an issue or concern. The matter is related to now performance and execution, and we are working on that. And the order book which we have generated recently, which is about 30,000–40,000 crore rupees in last 6 months time, and mainly from redevelopment segment, will start in next 6 to 12 months period. So I don't see any challenge and any difficulty in performing the order book, and the people were having a lot of apprehension whether a redevelopment project like Kidwai Nagar will see completion date or not. And I am very happy to share with this that first phase we have delivered, and in next 6 to 12 months you will see another major phase we will deliver. This is the execution plan of NBCC. And for future projects now, what we are doing, we are relying on technology. So all future projects, and particularly redevelopment projects, mega projects like redevelopment of Pragati Maidan, all these projects will be on new technology, and we are tying up with a lot of international companies, and I don't see any reason in delay of performing this order book.
Mr. Mittal, the second part of my question, so therefore, what do your mind would be the average run rate for NBCC year on year? Do you stand at that 20% guidance, that informal guidance that you'd given earlier? Do you think you can better that?
Definitely better than that. There is no doubt that 20% is a figure. It may be, much more in future years. This year maybe it will be limited to 20 or plus some percentage, but it will increase substantially in future years, like in 2017-18 and further years. So what is my estimation is in next 5 years our CAGR should be plus 30%.
30% CAGR revenue growth, and that would mean a similar or better bottom line growth as well, because I am told that your margins are improving year after year.
Definitely, but the only thing is particularly this year will not see 30% or 40% growth, but definitely more than 20%, because all these mega projects are under designing stage, and by end of March all these projects will be, I mean some of the projects will be on ground, and you will see a lot of activities in next financial year.
Just a quick update, Mr. Mittal. You know, nearly half of your backlog, that's, you know, mainly some of the marquee projects like Sarojini Nagar, Netaji, Naroji Nagar as well, was scheduled for execution from Q1 FY18. What's the status on these?
Yes, still we are maintaining that stand that the revenue recognition of these project redevelopment will start from the first quarter of 17-18 and next year. And the work on designing is in progress, and I am expecting first phase of work will start in first quarter of 2017-18.
Mittal, closing comments from you. Some would argue that NBCC enjoys what could be called as an unnatural advantage, being a government company. So far that has been favorable, but there is a risk, and the risk is that policy may change, and whatever government projects you are getting awarded, they could be a competitive bidding there.
You see, as long as we perform, I don't see any threat on this part, and it's not, I'm not boosting from my company. The way we are moving in performance, like I'm again mentioning about Kidwai Nagar, it has never happened in the history of independent India that redevelopment of such a large value project has started, and we started with delivery also. So I don't see any threat on that, but I can't give you any commitment also what government will decide, but still I am very much confident.
I understand the way you work is that you work on a cost plus basis, but in terms of getting the contracts executed, do you outsource the contract to third party, or are you executing the construction activity as well?
We outsource entire project to contractors. You can call them third party. We don't execute any project in PNC segment, which is 90%. So it's all outsourced. Otherwise also our responsibility is limited to project management consultancy. So I mean as per contract we can't execute also, but we have to manage the contract.
Looking for that answer. Mr. Mittal, congratulations. Thank you for joining us. I mean, it's heartening to see that you're confident of 30% CAGR growth for next 5 years on a large base. You grow at 20%, which means every 4 years your balance sheet doubles. So that's great news.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ETNow, and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at ETNowLive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/ETNow.